or not, he too spoke of Isaac as Abraham's only son. Jewish Antiquities, I. 222-13, 1. Oh no, oh no. A city built evidently by the Benjamite Shemd, son of Elpaal. 1 ch. 8. 1. 12 After the Babylonian exile Ono was reoccupied by Benjamites. As 2. 1. 33. Ne 7. 6. 37. 11. 31. 35 Kafran Ono, about 11 kilometers 7 miles of Joppa, is identified with the ancient site. This location is just a few kilometers from the suggested sites of ancient Lod and Hadad. The valley plain of Ono Ne6. 2 possibly denotes the wide valley in which Kafran lies. This valley plain has also been associated with the valley of the craftsman Gehakara Shim. Ne 11. 35 But some scholars understand the Hebrew Gehar Chara Shim to designate another location and transliterate it as a proper name, Jeharashim. JP. Compare 1 ch 4. 14. 1 Ikaron Y Char. An ingredient of the incense designated exclusively for sanctuary use. X30. 34-37 Some believe that onycha may have been derived from the closing valves of certain shellfish. However, since this ingredient was used for a sacred purpose, others consider it to have been a vegetable product instead of something obtained from an unclean animal. Onyx. A semi-precious gemstone, a hard variety of agate. The term also applies to a banded form of chalcedony. The onyx has white layers alternating with black, brown, red, grey, or green. The pale color produced by the combination of the red layers showing through the translucent white layers of this stone evidently reminded the Greeks of the fingernail, which in Greek is onyx. From early times, onyx has been prized for ornaments, rings, and beads. The varicolored layers made it especially popular for cameo work. The land of Havilah was a prominent source of onyx in early Bible times. Ge2. 11. 12 onyx stones were among the valuables contributed for the making of things associated with Israel's tabernacle. X25. 1-3, 7 The names of the sons of Israel. In the order of their births were engraved upon 2 onyx stones 6 names on each stone placed upon the shoulder pieces of the high priest's ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. Another onyx stone was engraved with the name of one of the 12 tribes of Israel and was set in the center position of the 4th row of stones on the high priest's breastpiece of judgment. X28. 9-12, 15-21. 35. 5, 9, 27. 39. 6-14. Later, David personally prepared many valuable things, including Otextoi acute Muritra longo. Ophir 558 Ophel evidently was the bulge of land extending eastwardly from this corner of Jerusalem's Temple Hill. Ophel's wall and elevated position over the Kidron Valley gave it a strong defensive position. Nevertheless, Isaiah prophesied that Ophel, apparently that of Jerusalem, would become a bare field. Issa 32. 14. Compare the reference to the tower in Mount Ophel at Mikfor. 8. Scholars believe that the term Ophel at 2 Kings 5. 24 refers to some prominent hill or fortified place in the vicinity of Samaria to which Elisha's attendant Gehazi took the riches he obtained from Naaman. This indicates that the word was applied to mounds other than the one in Jerusalem. Ophir. 1. A descendant of Shem through Apashad, Shelah, Eber, and Joktan. The 11th of Joktan's 13 sons. Ge10. 22-29. 1 ch 1. 17-23 Ophir was probably born about 200 years before Abraham, who was a descendant of his paternal uncle Peleg. Ge10. 25. 11. 18-26 As in the case of his brothers, it appears that Ophir also headed one of the Semite tribes that were numbered among the descendants of Noah according to their families, according to their tongues, in their lands, according to their nations. Ge10. 31, 32 See No. 2 For possible locations of the land of Ophir in which this tribe eventually settled. 2. a place renowned as a source of much gold of the finest quality. Thus already in Job's time c. 1600 BCE precious ore in the dust and pure gold was spoken of in parallel with the gold of Ophir. Job 22, 24, 28, 15, 16 Psalm 45. 9 describes the queenly consort arrayed in precious gold of Ophir, and at Isaiah 13, 11, 12, in the pronouncement against Babylon, the relative rarity of Ophir gold is used to symbolize the scarcity of tyrannical men in Babylon after its fall. David donated 3,000 talents of gold from Ophir for construction of the temple, gold valued at $1,156,050,000. 1 Ch 29. 1, 2, 4 later, the trading fleet of David's son Solomon brought back from Ophir 420 talents of gold. 1 Chi 9. 26-28 The parallel account at 2 Chronicles 8. 18